So a couple different teachers at my school have made like comments or jokes about how I'm like a girl version of Jacob from Abbott Elementary at our school. And I Jacobed pretty hard today. Had a strong Jacob moment today. So the district came to observe me. Side note, when I specifically asked on Friday if they were coming to me, everyone said no because I teach an AP class, so my kids don't take the state test, and the district wanted to see state test stuff. So I was very caught off guard, but as I always say, I perform a live show 3 times a day and it's open admission. Anyone is welcome to come. So you can observe me whenever, I really don't care. But they came in at the worst possible moment. For context, right now we're learning like the lead up to the Civil War. So we've been talking a lot about like slavery, the Compromise of 1850, the Underground Railroad. So one thing you have to do in APUSH is analyze documents of like historical arguments and compare and contrast what reasoning different people were using for their argument. So they walk in, the title of the slide says, Justifications for Slavery. Awesome. And literally a kid in my class looks at them and goes, y'all could not have picked a worse time to come in. I have never read a slide so fast in my life. I was like, we desperately need to move on. And so I read like the quick couple little bullets and I was like, so let's talk about why that's wrong. What's some evidence for these Southern plantation owners being wrong? And thankfully my class, they really came through because the last couple days last couple weeks, honestly, we've been talking a lot about like slavery and people's experiences, and they read interviews. So they had their little facts and were able to go like bullet by bullet and prove every single one wrong. And they were like, last week you told us this. And I was like, thank you all for, after the district left, I was like, thank you for making it clear that I am giving you like a well-rounded education. And I'm not just talking about like justifications of slavery, because they saw like the worst 2 minutes of the last 3 weeks. And the observation actually did go pretty slay rockstar because they stayed for another like 15 minutes. So they got to see it like in the context of us analyzing documents and things like that. But literally when they walked in, I was like, hey,